Hi guys, I'm Utkarsh. Welcome back to my channel, and today what we are going to do is we are going to set up Kafka and we are going to consume some messages of Kafka via Web API. So I'm not going to dwell into how actually Kafka works. We'll quickly set up Kafka and then we'll quickly set up ASP Web API and we'll look how these two work together. So first thing is what I have here is if you want Kafka to working on your system, get the GRE, the Java runtime environment, and so here is my GRE. It's right here in the C drive. Then I have the Kafka here. All the Kafka files are here. I've downloaded it straight from the Kafka's website. And then what I have is I have the Zookeeper here too. Now, in order for these to run easily for you, what you need to do is you need to go into the environment variables and you need to set two variables. The first being Java home. So just enter a variable here for environment and say where is your GRE, just map to it. Then do the same for the zookeeper, say this is your zookeeper home and it resides in C/zookeeper 3.4.12. And then all you need to do is you need to add these two variables in the path. So the important thing is you add the Java variable here, but then for zookeeper what you do is you give /bin as the zookeeper runtimes are there. So that's it, and that is set. That is all set. Now what you need to do is you need to run Zookeeper first, and then once we start the Zookeeper server, we'll start Kafka so that Kafka can start running on it. Then we'll create topic of on Kafka, and then we'll create a producer on Kafka. Then we'll create a consumer on Kafka, all on the command prompt. And when that is done, we'll go to the Web API. We'll create a consumer and we'll make a REST call to the web API to get the messages from that consumer and display it to us on the web browser. So I'll quickly go to command prompt here. I have some commands here. So once the path is set, let's start the Zookeeper server, and not here. We'll use another window. Let's use this one. So there we go. What? No. So this is bound to happen. So what you have to do is you have to go back all the way to the path. Well, this should not happen. Let me just quickly run a CMD again. Set case server. Yep. So what you need to do is you need to go here. Wherever your zookeeper is set, cd z asterisk. I am in zookeeper and bin. I am in the bin, and now I write set case server. There you have it. So the zookeeper server is starting, and so that is one thing out of the checklist. The Zookeeper server is up and running. The second thing that we need to do is we need to start the Kafka server. So that is again easy. Let me go here where I have set up the Kafka path, not this one. Yep, there it is. So it's pointing to my Kafka's path, Kafka 2.11 bin Windows, and I come here and I run this path. But even before you do this and this runs, you need to keep in mind two things. The two important things are, since you have placed your Zookeeper here and your Kafka here and both are on the same machine, not on different servers, you need to change a little bit of your configuration files. So go into Kafka, go into configuration, and you have the Zookeeper. Now the server properties here. Okay, go to the server properties and make sure that the path for your log directories is pointing to your Kafka, not to the temporary ones. Because if you'll go by the default property, server.properties, you'll have temp path here. So change it to what your local Kafka installation is, and you're good to go. That's the only change here in Kafka. Okay, that is one thing. Now you need to do a little bit same change for Zookeeper 2. Go to Zookeeper, go to configuration, and you have zooconfig. Now once you install the Zookeeper or extract it out, you'll see that you have a zoo underscore example dot configuration file here. Rename it to zoo.config, then edit it, and then again the same thing. Make sure that your data directory is pointing to where your zookeeper extracted files are. So for me it's in directly in the C drive, so I'm pointing it to C drive. So that's it. These are the two things that you need to keep in mind. Edit the server properties for Kafka and the zoo configuration file for zookeeper. Okay, now those two are out of way, so let's go to right. So our zookeeper is running. Now let's run Kafka, and I'll copy this. So now second step, Kafka has started. Fine, super awesome. Now what we have to do is zookeeper and Kafka running. Now let's go ahead and create a topic that can be consumed. So I'm going to create a topic pizza. I'll be doing a separate video in which I talk about what a topic is, what the partitions are, what is the replication factor, why do we need zookeeper, and all that. And there are some other tools for handling your Kafka UI too. I mean, there are Kafka UI tools there. So Kafka is running, the zookeeper is running. Now let's create a topic. So I go here, and again I go back to the Kafka path. Okay, then and Windows. Yep, there we have it. And okay, so I'm starting a topic called as pizza, and there it is. Huh, waiting for it to create. Okay, topic created, pizza, we're good to go. Now let's create a producer. So basically what producer is going to do is it's going to produce messages, whatever I'm going to write, it's going to take in as messages. We'll have a separate video for producer and consumer too. So this is a producer for pizza, and I hit enter. Okay, yeah, now it's taken my command, right? So it's the producer is ready. Now you will be wondering what exactly does the producer do. Well, let me explain. Let me create a consumer too, then you'll get an idea what I mean. This is out of the way, the environment variables out of the way. Yeah, one more window which we need. Going back to the same path, cd kafka slash bin slash windows. Yep, we are here, cls, and right, this is a consumer. Okay, have a look. Consumer is up, consumer is consuming, and you can see the background server, the Kafka server is going crazy. It's trying to mind the two. So the consumer is on the right hand side, the producer is on the left hand side. So if I write in the producer, hey, I am UDK, and voila, the consumer receives the message. Okay, so this is how a producer produces something and the consumer goes ahead and consumes it. Okay, so that is running just on console. Now let's talk about a web API. So what I have here is a simple standard ASP Web API. The only thing that is additional here is I've just added one controller, and we have two important Nugget packages. One is Swagger, so that we can easily make the calls, and the other one is KafkaNet. So you can go ahead and download this Nugget package KafkaNet. It will give you direct access to Kafka producers and consumers. And using this Nugget package, what I've done is I have created a Kafka consumer here. So the Kafka consumer, whoa, what happened to my Visual Studio? Yeah. So what I'm using here is this is Visual Studio 2017 community, and its target framework is 4.7.1. So yeah, and it seems like it's a little bit glitchy too. So I am going to create, it's right here. I'll be adding this on my blog too, the code palettes, and I'll be uploading this to the Git repository too, so that you can download and use. Right. So what we have here is the topic is pizza, the local host is 9092, which is our consumer, localhost 9092, topic pizza is running on it, and then we have the URI, Kafka options, broker root, all that details. So basically that is the URL configuration, consumer topic, and broker root. So the topic is pizza, the broker root is localhost 9092, and that's how we do it. So let's run it, let's give it a go. So I guess this has started running. Where is my Chrome? I think running on my Chrome on a different graphic card takes the toll, and I'm recording. Okay, so let's minimize the Visual Studio and let's see what we get here on the Swagger. Okay, so this is the producer. The one message that we have is, hey, I'm UDK, and this here is still running. We have the IIS. Yep, the web API is running on it. I'm so tempted to hit the Swagger right now. There it goes. Okay. I don't know honestly why it's taking time. So no breakings. Yep. There we have it. So we have the Kafka docker, the controller name, Kafka get as our message. And yeah, I should have removed the string message here, which we didn't need and we are not even using. But okay, alright. Dummy. And we try it out. Let's let it run for a while. And you get back the response, hey, I'm UDK. So end to end we are done. We are running a zookeeper server, we are running Kafka, and we have created a topic on Kafka, and we have created a producer on Kafka, and we are consuming that producer from Kafka on the web API. So that's it. Thank you so much guys, stay tuned, I'll be posting more videos. Have a good day.